thing. GP has played a lot of games against Dion. Dion is the premier gunner in the UK. A top 10 player, I believe, at least formally. GP knows this matchup. He played me on stream a few weeks ago and utterly destroyed my butthole. So you have to believe that he's going to look to do the same. And I believe Dion also does actually play with grenades as well over charge shots, so massive experience advantage going in favour of GP here. As it's showing here, he just ALT holds PokeCheese at the ledge, and well, gets through at least temporarily. Use dash attack just to cross him up, keep GP guessing where he's going. And it's that sort of awkward range for me gunner where your moves don't hit, so you either need to back out or back in, and well, one of those is really good for the Ike. Oh, he could use some quick draw there just to keep the pressure on the ledge. Home miss. Oh, that's very low. That's not the up B that lets you recover from there, PokeCheese. GP finds out stuck up, and only 50% on this first one. Nair train just to build the percent, gets the follow-up grab because of the air dodge, and why not take another one? Off stage you go, PokeCheese, 80% and counting. Won't get the slam dunk, will just hold him still at the ledge. He's at least got his foot on the ground, so he has his jump, but okay, GP does actually have to back off here and reset the neutral a little bit. He's being good about batting the bomb away. Well, that's like something that a lot of people don't really do too much of. Play around the bomb as GP just runs in, hits him with a dash attack, takes the stock. 3-1 now. All the way up to start racking up that damage on PokeCheese's last stop. Not really in danger of losing his own. It's sort of approaching gunner kill percent, but you need to get a decent up smash to really take this one here. Well, that was it, and unfortunately didn't hit. This is the thing. Ike's sword is massive. Up smash, for me, gonna usually hit everything and everyone in front of him, but not Ike. Ike will play at full range, and you will just have to suffer through it. And GP, like was said on the previous broadcast, if the gunner is off stage, just approach. What are they gonna do? Set up traps? They don't have time. Just put the sword in the face. Works flawlessly. So here we see discussion about stage. So we're going to small battlefield. I didn't actually see the song choice, but it's a thumbs up from GP, so you have to believe it's a good one. And the immediate mix-up. It will be the sword fighter, because I feel like PokeCheese knows that GP has that matchup covered. Does he have the sword fighter covered? Well, let's find out. Round 2. It's a very patient game for both these players, as you would expect, given their playstyles, but GP, once he gets going, it's very hard to slow him down. But at least now, it feels like PokeCheese has a little bit more range to work with that down tilt. The chakram is a little bit nicer than the missiles and the grenades he was using in the gunner setup. Tornado is a move, and that's really the only positive thing I could say about it, but oh, good chase there with the air dodge, gets the grab. This has actually built up a decent amount of percent on this first stock from GP. And he's a bit more confident in running down because, unsurprisingly, Sword Fighter does actually have some decent neutrals to play with here. Grabs miss for both players, they don't have the magnet hands. Up again with the misses, and someone has to hit, and finally GP just goes in and says, I'm going to hit a dash attack. Now has the stage control. Oh, doesn't get the dunk. Now, PokeCheese is able to play it slow. Not quite finding the pace he needs, though. GP's going to hold this, he's going to hold this, lets it go, armors through. Hits the old, GG's got him. Because GP can hold that, he can wait for vulnerability to wear off. And then he can just let it rip. And you really, the only thing you can do there is drop down, lose ledge vulnerability, and hope he can get you on the way back at that point when you're holding on. So now, PokeCheese. He's going to let this rip, yeah. Goes all the way across. Like, PokeCheese is playing full stage and he's playing closer. It's like, he's not letting GP play too much at Ike range, for lack of a better phrasing. Where it's just, like, platforms length away where it's like, you've got that threat of an air. Like that, this is danger zone territory. Unfortunately, PokeCheese realizes danger zone territory, realizes GP is probably going to net, and punishes for it and takes the stock. Now able to get up close and quarters with the loud damage, build up a small combo, start racking up this damage on GP's second stock. PokeCheese still behind so far, but should be able to at least bring this one back over time given the current pace of the game. Having said that, we know how explosive Ike's damage is. Good parry in the net. That's another thing I personally don't do, but it's very effective against Ike in general. It's a very slow, predictable swing that there. You can get in front of it with the parry, and you can just rip off a really sick punish for it. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't get the parry, you get hit by an air, and from there it's a very easy conversion to the up air, and GP will use it to his advantage, take another stock, has the advantage, and with this rage, this could be a very quick build-up of percent. Once again, nair into back air. Dash attack to follow up, gets the stage, lets him back on, kind of, but again, just follows up with a few extra hits, because PokeCheese not really been able to break away. Now, because some distance as soon as come back, PokeCheese will find a window back towards the game. Ooh, quick draw goes a little higher than GP I think was ready for, and doesn't die for it though, which is fine because this is like, again, we were talking about it in the previous game, Sword Fighter really struggles to get these killed outside of raw hits. And that does not kill. Thank you, game, for trying your hardest, but that's not going to work out. Still, it's damage building on PokeCheese. 200 on GP on this second stock, and he's just not giving it up. Goes up, goes to ledge. Just resets it. Doesn't want to... PokeCheese just stands there and continues to up tilt, and eventually it worked, but 130 down the hole here. Needs to get a small miracle, or at least a bit of cheese to get this game. Oh, you don't want to be playing footsies with Ike at this percent, friend. You will lose. Does GP go for the dunk? No, lets him back on stage, or at least to the ledge. Now lets him on stage. Good jab, though. Will get him back off. Does he go for the dunk? No, it's not. Respects the tornado. PokeCheese to ledge. Late nair will not land. Late nair will land. You just gotta... TP's like, did it poke? No. By the way, PokeCheese laughing. I think he knows he let go of shield. And now that's two characters down for PokeCheese that haven't really found their success against this Ike. Do we see the trifecta? We see the trifecta. The Rob comes in as the last bastion of hope. Small battlefield again, I believe, was the stage pick, which, I mean, GP just, it's home field advantage for him. It feels like, this is part of why, like, when people go PS2, I go, no, I'm not going to PS2. It's to break people's habits. Like, GP just feels so confident on this stage. It feels like he's been picking it constantly, he's been playing constantly, he knows the ins and outs of this stage. It might just be worth it to go, no, actually, I'm going to take you somewhere else. It might not be as good for me, but it'd probably be worse for your mental. At least this pick is worse for GP's mental. He's found himself a little bit, the whole 60% down, but quickly brings that back with a full, calls out the jump as well. PokeCheese forced to go high, but will make it back, and now finds himself with the advantage. Tries to set the ledge, but GP's a master and a veteran at this game at this point. He knows every single trick in the book, and they'll make it work. Scrambling in neutral a little bit, just find PokeCheese. Okay, I thought we were a little bit outside of that kill range, but no, calls out the up smash because of the mash, and PokeCheese will find himself at least with the first stop for now. What can GP do to secure this one? It's that sort of percent where, can I kill? Maybe. Or about to fight out the hard way, you have to believe, but unfortunately, PokeCheese is just playing this spacing properly. There's actually another thing I thought of. Rob there, probably similar batting range to Dyke there. And it will be cleaned up quickly as GP now tries to level up this game. Looking to take the series and move back to face Squid Snipe in that grand finals. Just playing that neutral slow, but PokeCheese keeps trying to press where advantage he feels like he has, which right now is a lot. Forward air combo. And again, just backs off, tries to get the gyro set up for the extensions. Wants to fall back. Foot, you step away, go gyro again. Try to go again, but GP, I mean, he's trying to get back in, but these grabs from PokeCheese are just paying out dividends right now. Parry again! Oh, into the gyro! Spaghetti flies everywhere from both men's pockets. The up smash will not connect, and that will at least allow GP to live for now. He tries to go for the wobble setup, down tilts against the gyro and catch him with the F smash. Ooh, good caught on the jump with the back air actually, and that's going to give PokeCheese a very tangible lead here. This could be a game. Again, good use of parry, and immediately with the grab, step away, gyro again. This appears to be the bread and butter that PokeCheese wants to play around. GP with some good parries of his own with spot dodge, will at least be able to get in with a jab. What's he going off ledge? Looks for a down air and has to reset the ledge himself. And this is very dangerous because the arm rotor will not be able to secure the kill, but it does put GP in a very compromised position. Second arm rotor will not hit. Now PokeCheese looking very low. Will go all the way over the top, but that's unfortunately up air range for the Ike. Will try and build damage. Off stage again. What can GP do here? Not a great deal as it turns out, as he just forced to let... Oh, good caught on the roll actually, and again the dash attack will get the stop. 70 spin on his last. Can GP clutch this one out? Gyro's ledge will make this very difficult for him, but will... Oh, no, at least get to ledge again. Resets the situation, Gyro will spin itself out, down tilt, will not get the grab follow-up, and will get caught in the blender that is Soaring Clash. Spot dodge will not get GP anything, he gets to get grabbed for his trouble, lands on... No, grab again! Doesn't get up ahead again though. The third! And this time the other flash will connect! Three grabs in a row, my lord almighty. GP will lose that game now, 2-1 still. Still, like, we'll have to see back-to-back-to-back wins for PokeCheese if he wants to actually take this series and move on, but that's the part where GP considers the stage. Because now he knows he's against a Rob, probably for the rest of the... I don't actually know what character swap rules are in this situation. But if you're winning with Rob, you probably stick with Rob. And we're going to Smashville, at least for the fourth game. A little smaller, probably favours like more, and it gets him a little bit closer. And that's really where I think GP wants to be here. Get him in boxing range, force him to play neutral instead of playing with gyros. Takes him all the way to the top with some up airs. Already built up 90%. Ike is so deceptively good at damage, building up damage. So let's slow it down. Once again, GP comes in, gets the grab, gets some damage, backs out. Oh, and gets a little bit too aggressive on shields and will get thrown off for it. And that just lets Poke just step back. Once again, goes in, tries to build buttons, steps back. This is just the main game plan for PokeCheese. It doesn't look like GP has a good answer to it right now. Goes back for the setup, GP. Oh, very tasty move there from GP, just waiting him out, waiting to make a mistake. Baits out the shield drop and will take the stock. Still behind quite significantly as he does actually get his feet on the ground to avoid the wobble to the F smash, but Soaring Slash very high. Armor goes over. Does GP want to chase this off stage? He'll throw out a few searching down airs, but nothing really committal. He has the lead here, looking to extend it forward air. Will at least get him on the stage. At least the ledge trap again. No, he doesn't get a chance to do it. Oh, air dodge off. This is dangerous. Will not snap. Goes a little bit too low, and unfortunately that's his stock. No, 2 apiece here. As PokeCheese really bullies his way back onto stage there. Just goes in without the gyro setup, sort of off kills for him, and GP doesn't really know what to do about it, has to sort of back away, or combo. Gyro goes high, goes under it with a quick slash. Oh, very nice push of the laser there, back air will secure that, and only 60% of this stock for GP. This is really how he can run away with the game. Can he build up at least a decent extended edge guard here? Laser trap, no, just lets back him on. PokeCheese been very good at bullying his way back on stage, just throwing out hitboxes. GP, I mean, he has to do something at some point, and that something is unfortunately get hit. Now, PokeCheese, the aggressor off the ledge, does get the back air, resets the situation. GP finds himself back on stage. Their train, percent building. Oh, lets him get away with that air dodge. But now, with PokeCheese all the way from the air, GP tastes blood. I don't know how much fuel is left in the tank here for PokeCheese. This could be very dangerous, but a Nair will bully him out of it once again. Up air to actually get the kill. I thought this could be a sentry up air, but PokeCheese will bring GP to the last stock of the game. If he wins this, he still has nowhere to go, but GP wins, he's off to the grand finals. What do you got? Arm rotor doesn't, gets an F tilt for a punish. It's at least something for GP to maybe extend the situation up till it won't kill. But a forward air will not! I've been baited by Sakurai once again. And now, PokeCheese with one more chance at life into this game. Find himself off stage again. The up tilt will not come out this time, but the back air just goes around the back of the shield, and it will be GP taking the series. 3-1. Oh. My